The Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Peremunsi, has revealed plans to appoint a new leadership of the Uganda Media Council. The minister was leading officials from Posta Uganda and NITAU to appear before Parliament's Committee on ICT to table their ministerial policy statements for next financial year. The MPs on the ICT committee tasked the minister to explain why he has failed to punish different media houses which allegedly tarnished their names by airing false stories. In response, Chris Peremunsi told the committee that he has warned the media practitioners to work in accordance with established guidelines. He noted that all journalists are bound by the Press and Journalist Act, which can be enforced to reprimand errant media practitioners. Peremunsi has also assured the committee that as the country heads into the electoral period, he's going to appoint new members of the Media Council who are going to enforce the guidelines and ethics of the media.
Like if I can get the details of that journalist who is blackmailing leaders and harassing leaders. We have a law, the Press and Journalist Act. I am actually the coming weeks going to appoint a new media council. But we have an existing one and going to appoint a new media council. The law is there, provides how we can discipline the journalists.
The chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Simon Biabakama, has declined to make a statement on the violence that occurred during the Kawempe North by-election. He says he's waiting for the conclusion of ongoing investigations. Biabakama was interfacing with MPs on Parliament's Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. He informed MPs that investigations are currently underway and some Electoral Commission officers have already been summoned to provide statements. He requested that MPs allow the investigations to conclude before any further discussions take place on the matter.
I suggest that we wait for these investigations which are being carried out by government entities to be concluded, and then we see, fortunately the people, the candidate has been sworn in, he's in this August House. So let's wait for these investigations to take place, and then we can discuss Kawempe holistically and conclusively or precisely.
The government has proposed increasing taxes on cigarettes and beers made from local raw materials with the goal of raising 19.4 billion shillings. The move comes in response to pressure from health sector advocates who have urged higher taxes on tobacco to help curb smoking. This information was disclosed by Henry Musasizi, the Minister of State for Finance, during his appearance before Parliament's Finance Committee to present 7 tax bills. The government aims to raise the excise duty on beer produced from local raw materials from around the current 650 shillings to 900 shillings. The increase is intended to align with current economic conditions and inflation. Furthermore, the government plans to streamline penalties related to the electronic fiscal receipting and invoicing system, EFRIS, by eliminating the 6 million shillings fine imposed on non-compliant taxpayers.
Reform of the penalty regime for non-compliance with EFRIS. We have implemented the electronic fiscal receipting and invoicing system to improve tax compliance and reduce tax evasion. However, concerns have been raised regarding the high penalties of 6 million per invoice, regardless of the value of the transaction, which disproportionately burden taxpayers. To address this issue, we propose to amend the penalty structure so that the penalty for non-compliance will instead be twice the tax owed by the taxpayer.
The Inspector General of Police, Abbas Biabagawa, has affirmed that the police management is committed to providing decent accommodation for police officers residing in police units across the country. He acknowledged that the current accommodation for police officers, especially those living in the police barracks, is in a poor state. However, he emphasized that improving living conditions for all police units is a top priority. Biabagawa also stressed the importance of completing the project quickly as there is still much work to be done. He made these remarks while officiating at the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of 1,200 police units at the Naguru Police Barracks.
A vision is for the whole country. This is just the beginning, but we are going to see decent accommodation across the board. You leave Kampala, you go to Tororo, you would like to have decent accommodation. You leave Kampala, you go to Masaka, you go to Kasozi, decent accommodation. And that is the vision, and we are going to work towards that.
Equity Bank has launched an affordable hospital cash insurance product called EquiLife in partnership with Liberty Life Assurance. The new insurance product allows customers to pay as little as 3,000 shillings per month, securing coverage for up to 20 days of hospitalization after discharge and a death benefit of up to 3 million shillings. The groundbreaking insurance plan, the first of its kind on the market, aims to alleviate the financial burden that comes after hospitalization, ensuring that families can focus on recovery rather than worry about expenses. The EquiLife insurance product offers a safety net to protect customers, and it will provide critical financial relief for their families, according to the Equity Bank Managing Director, Gov't Shoko. For more stories and the latest updates, log on to sanufm.com.